This is the strangest dash that I've done so far.
The Silver Dasher.
Morning. It is Tuesday. I'm doing Spark in the morning, and then I'll Spark at about 9 o'clock. Basically, I'm doing Spark to replace my Breakfast Dash, because Breakfast Dash was really inconsistent. Some days, every once in a while I can get $50. A lot of times it's 20, or not, at 20, 25 at most. But with Spark, I'm guaranteed at least, hopefully 20. The one I've already got the shopping. This is it's only $16 or something like that, but it's 8 miles and only 8 items. So I figure if I hurry and get that done and come back, hopefully I can pick up another shopping order. So, but I'll shop till 9 o'clock, or wait, Spark for orders until 9 o'clock, and then stop, get ready, and I'll do DoorDash for lunch. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll Spark all day. And then Thursday and Friday, I'll Spark in the morning and then DoorDash in the afternoon. Take Saturday off and then Spark on Sunday. That's the plan. That's how I'm going to try to do it. I think that will give me more consistent, more money, and free up some time for me to do work, especially in the morning. This is a plan I'm trying now, so we'll see how well this works. Lately, some of my lunch dashes have been kind of piss poor. It could be because we went through the holiday season. Now, hopefully, now that everybody's back at work and back at school, things will be a little bit more consistent. So, anyway, it is now 10 to 6 or 8 to 6, and I'm heading to Walmart, and I'm going to do the shopping. So, see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that shopping order. It was only 8 items. Probably the most difficult things was 2 packs of 24 cans of Diet Mountain Dew. But the rest of it was easy. It was chips and bread. And my little gamble paid off. Just as I finished dropping off, I got 2 just for you orders. One was pickup, which I refused. And the other one was another shopping. Let's see here. It was $24.29 for 1.5 miles. It's going to take an hour and just over an hour to do. So it's probably a few items, but $25 for 1 mile. And this is my second offer this morning. So yeah. So anyway, so back to Walmart I go and do some more shopping. See you in a little bit. Well, I just delivered that shopping, but I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to double check. It was like 200 items. That buggy was overflowing. And then lots of duplicate stuff. And I went to an apartment, and there was a 40 count of water, huge Sprite. Good thing it was on the bottom floor. But I got those IKEA bags. I had to refill them. I made 8 trips to the apartment. That's how many bags. Yeah. So yeah, that's a learning lesson for me. Even though it says $25 1 mile, I have to look at the quantity and see if it's worth it. But it was just one of those, I had my second shopping and to help. So might see if I can get one more shopping before I call it quit and have lunch and then do DoorDash. I need DoorDash just to relax, to rest. But, lesson learned. Hope I get the tip. But, it's just a young mother and a child, living at home, I guess getting groceries for the month. I mean, there was a lot of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to kind of drive by Walmart, but then I'm just going to go on home and see if I can get something. If not, call it for the morning and get ready for a DoorDash this afternoon. So let's see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, I'm back home. I decided since it was so close to 9 o'clock, that's when I really wanted to end, because if I were to get order now, then it takes me an hour, then I'm getting closer to the time where I need to take a break and have lunch. And after that last order, I need to rest up a little bit more. But yeah, looking at the earnings, I got the full pay on that big order. So $24.29. So I got that, and then I did the early morning. So total confirmed earnings is $35.53 with the unconfirmed tips at $5.48. So that's a little over $40 for the morning. That's pretty good. To do a breakfast dash that good, I would have to, I've hardly ever had a breakfast dash that good. Just for the 2 hours that I worked. Well, I worked from 6 to 9, so 3 hours. So yeah, not too bad. So gonna take a break, then have a quick lunch, then get dressed up and ready for DoorDashing this afternoon. So in the meantime, we'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back. I am now set for DoorDashing. By the way, I lost my platinum status. That's because too much going on. Their algorithm to determine platinum is too difficult, especially with their on-time rating disaster. So I am now gold, and I'm starting the app and see what happens. But yeah. What also hurt me was because I've done Live Spark, my number of dashes have gone down. And so all that cumulative, especially the acceptance rating and stuff like that, it's very difficult to keep platinum now. So I'm not going to worry about it anymore. So I'm just going to continue the best I can. So got the app started. I'm going to head over to Cracker Barrel. That's my base from Operation for Lunch. And man, we'll see what happens. See if we can get an order. So, see you in a little bit. Well, I got the base. Been waiting about 3-4 minutes, and got a high-paying offer from Arby's. So off to Arby's we go, and then the customer. See you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that Arby's to a business I've been to many times. The gentleman was waiting outside. Just like different. I forced myself to be back in platinum. You get those platinum passes. Well, I had 3 of them. So might as well use them. We'll see how long this lasts. So anyway, so it's slightly warm. It's 58 degrees, compared to, what it was past couple of weeks. But it's misty. It's overcast, misty. Not really rain, but it's just misty. This is like just miserable. So hopefully maybe that convert into DoorDash orders. So anyway, so I'm going to head back to Cracker Barrel and see if we can get another order. So hopefully we get some. See you in a little bit. Wait about another 5-10 minutes actually, and got a small order from Freddy. So it's a little over 4 miles, but 4 miles. A little over $4, but just 1 mile. So on to Freddy's and the customer. See you in a little bit. Well, just as I was walking into Freddy's, I got to pop up another order. So it's a en route order, so it's a stack. So I'm going to Wendy's now. So on to Wendy's and then to the customers. See you in a little bit. Well, I just made the last delivery, which was the Wendy's order. First order of the Freddy's was to the local Ford dealership, and then I just dropped off the Wendy's in the neighborhood of the customer that wanted me to break the rules on DoorDash. If you remember that video where she wanted me to buy cigarettes. But I've been to this neighborhood many times. So anyway, so yeah, that was a nice little venture, a little quick pickup while I was at Freddy's, and it said it was, at the time, it was a high-paying job. So, but they were practically right next to each other, and then only across the interstate from the restaurant. So that was pretty quick. So now I'm gonna slowly make my way back to base, which is Cracker Barrel. So maybe things are looking up, but it's still misty and miserable. At least it's not that cold. It's 59, so it's warmed up a little bit, and plus the overcast, I think, is what's keeping the heat in a little bit. So anyway, but it's not raining. It's not, it's like, getting wet. It's just misty and a little foggy. So anyway, on to Cracker Barrel, waiting for another order. So see you in a little bit. Well, things slowed down a little bit. Wait about 20, almost 30 minutes, and picking up a slightly underwater pickup, heading to Home Depot, that is. I don't know if it's shopping or pickup. I think it's pickup. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pickup. So on the Home Depot and then the customer. See you in a little bit. This is the strangest dash that I've done so far. The order that I picked up was to go to Home Depot. It wasn't a pickup. It was the shopping. So I went to Home Depot to shop for Starbucks Frappuccinos. Can you believe that? And the person wanted 2, and there were only 2 left. So now I'm on the way to the customer. See you in a little bit. Are you a happy dog? Are you a happy dog? You want to sniff me? Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Well, I just dropped off that quote-unquote Home Depot order of the Starbucks Frappuccino. And I'm down south of the city, out in the country. I almost went to that house because it looked like that's what the app was telling me, but I looked at the picture and I saw the windows and the siding on this house matched. And I'm pretty sure I'm delivered to the right place, because it says, leave at the front door. There was a picture of the little table and chairs. and there was a empty Starbucks Frappuccino glass there. So I'm pretty sure I delivered at the right spot. But yeah, this was the strangest delivery I've ever done at DoorDash. Shop and deliver, go to Home Depot to pick up a Starbucks Frappuccino drinks and deliver to the country. So, yeah, but looks like that person really likes their Starbucks mocha. It's a Starbucks mocha Frappuccinos. And probably Home Depot, they're at the checkout line. You can get drinks and stuff like that. There were 2 left. They must have searched and all that and found that there were 2 there. I wonder if they're going out of style. But yeah. But the good thing, it was slightly underwater order. But the good thing is, I'm now in the prime position to run the gauntlet. So let's run the gauntlet and see what happens. See you in a little bit. Well, the gauntlet didn't win, but I picked up a shop and deliver from Dollar General, slightly over water. But it's been slow getting offers today. So
in half a mile, turn left onto 3rd Avenue South.
So on to Dollar General, go do some shopping, and then deliver. Good thing is, based on what I saw, delivery is going back down the gauntlet. So once I'm done there, I'm going right back up. So on to Dollar General and then this customer. See you in a little bit. Well, I just delivered a Dollar General order to a repeat customer. Because I realized, so I'm going there, and sure enough, it's the house I remember. I think I remember it was a Wingstop order the very first time I came up here. And the second time was a PetSmart. It was a kitty cat collar vest, for a kitty cat to wear on a leash. So, yeah. Unfortunately for them, I got everything except the hamburger they were looking for because their Dollar General's coolers are broken, or a set of coolers, and that's where the hamburger meat would have been. So, unfortunately, because they looked like they were going to make spaghetti because I had got the spaghetti and I got the spaghetti sauce, but not the hamburger. So, I feel bad about that. So, anyhow. So, slightly out of zone. About to go back into zone once I get it out of this neighborhood. Yeah, this is the neighborhood that's near the neighborhood where the angry customer I had. Every time I go by that, it's a gated community. I had to have a code to get in. So every time I drive by, I give it the evil eye. So anyway. So, yeah, still misty. It's warm. It's 60 degrees now. It's just kind of a miserable day, just, at least it's not raining. That's just misty. So, grateful for little things. So, time to make my way back. So guess what? Get to run the gauntlet again. So on to the gauntlet. Here we go. See you in a little bit. Well, the gauntlet won. Made it back to base, and I sat for about 15 minutes, and then finally an order showed up. It's slightly underwater. It's Chick-fil-A, but orders are not coming in. I don't know what it is about today. And it's not like I'm getting orders and I can pick and choose which I want. It's get an order, deliver, wait 15, 20 minutes, get an order, So anyhow, on the Chick-fil-A and then the customer. See you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that Chick-fil-A to a repeat customer. The last time I was here, I had delivered some Little Caesar pizzas to a work crew that were building a boat dock. And I seen the boat dock, and it turned out really nice. It was also the same place where there was an orange kitty cat. And I get to pet the orange kitty cat. But right now they got the next door neighbors. They look like they're building new walls. And I got this concrete truck in the way. And then we got all-wheel drive. We got stuck. So yeah, that was a nice little surprise. I almost went to the wrong house because they're right next. The two houses right next to share the same driveway. But I looked at the picture and I thought, wait a minute, that does not look like the same door. So I looked at her and said, wait a minute. And I said, is this? And I recognized the house when I first drove up. So I was a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be this other house. But then when I looked, oh, it is this house. So I went and delivered, and the two young ladies were in there. I guess it was for them because there was 2 drinks. And, their little guard dog got a little excited. But so if not repeat customer, repeat location. So anyhow, well, I got 25 more minutes left on my dash. It's a bad dash, crazy dash, but I'm gonna make one more run through the Gauntlet. We're 1 for 1. I won one and the Gauntlet won one. So who's gonna win the day? So on to the Gauntlet. Hopefully pick up an order. So see you in a little bit. Well, the Gauntlet almost won. I got an order. It says high paying to McDonald's, but the problem is I'm way past McDonald's. I gotta get myself turned around here. Problem is, this is the worst place to turn around. And so yeah, it's whew, man. Let's see if I can get myself back in here. Yeah, that's this is the intersection where the Starbucks is, and it's a very long wait for and it's right next to the interstate. So anyway, finally got there. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be the last dash of the day, and it's a bad dash. I'm not going to make $50. It's just like too long of a wait between offers, and the offers suck. So anyway, on to McDonald's and the customer, and then heading home for the summary. So see you in a little bit. Well, I just dropped off that McDonald's, and just as at the T-Mobile, and just as I finished, I got another order popped up miraculously, before my dash was supposed to end. But I went ahead and took it, even though it's underwater. But I didn't make anything today. So it's a Dollar General order. It's a different Dollar General. It's further down south. About 17 items. But, this has been a bad day. it's just miserable. Plus, I'm like 1 percentage point from getting to 96% on the shopping. I've been trying for weeks, but you know, it's tough to shop at Dollar General and get the 96 because they just don't have the stuff. So anyway, now this will definitely be my last. So on the Dollar General, do some shopping, then the customer. So see you in a little bit.
So you got the hamburger, you don't sweat food, and you don't give up, you got to have some shot.
Well, I just delivered that Dollar General order. I was able to find everything on the list. There was 17 items, but I was close. They wanted cream cheese, and there was only one cream cheese left. But they were restocking. But yeah, and now all of a sudden, for some reason now, I've lost a point in my shopping. You know, I thought I just needed to get to 96% to get that last point, but now I've lost a point on another category. So this is never going to work. It's never going to work. So anyhow, that I'm done for the day. That last order made me go over $50. That's the reason. One of the reasons why I took it, because you know this was bad. Everything was just slow. I don't know what this. It's just the dreariness of the day, and it's starting to mist heavier. Eventually, it'll get to be raining here soon, so it'd be a good time to end the day. So anyway, gonna head on home and give you the summary of the day. So see you in a little bit. Well, I'm back home. It's been a bad dash. And then my shopping rating went down because that hamburger meat that I couldn't find because their coolers were dead. They didn't accept that I couldn't find it. So you got to have find 99 original items. Well, now I'm not 98%, and so I lost a point there. So wow, it's just try to be a pro shopper with Dollar General as your only shopping area. Nearly impossible, at least around this area. But yeah, that last Dollar General, luckily I was able to find everything on that one. That brought me over $50. So let's go ahead and just get a summary of the day. It was pretty bad. So yeah, I made a total of $54.57 on 8 deliveries. Can you believe that? On 8 deliveries, a lot of times I should have had a lot higher, but every one of these orders was below $10, and almost every one of them were. I think only 2 were above water, but like in 4 hours, I got 8 offers. That's only, 2 offers, an hour. So, you take an hour and take 30 minutes, so you wait 30 minutes. So, anyhow, well, hopefully the next DoorDash I do will be better. It won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm going to Spark all day from home. I'm not going to go to Anniston. I do that on Sundays. So I can visit my parents' house and check on things. Kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll Spark Thursday morning, Friday morning, and DoorDash Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoon. We'll see what happens. But So, plus I had that crazy order where I went to, of all places, Home Depot to pick up Starbucks Frappuccino in a glass container. And they had them, but Dollar General had them too. I wonder why that person didn't order from Dollar General, unless he didn't find them or something like that. But anyway, so, hope you liked this video. It was a strange one, but if you liked it, please select like. And if you enjoy what I'm doing, I urge you to subscribe. And also, I urge you to join the club, the membership club, where I give extra content. I do a weekly summary of the week, including total monies and total miles, and I give some insights of what's upcoming. Also, I have the links in each video, the links to all the equipment that I use, both cheap and expensive. They include the bags that I use all the way up to the video equipment that I use. I also got my clothing store where you can buy hats like this and shirts to make yourself look more professional out there. I have gear for Spark and for DoorDashing. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Go inside, take a break. As of now, as of this recording, the video that I released a video. It was the where is DoorDash taking me? So I hope you enjoy that. So anyway, gonna call it a day, and so I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. So we will talk to you later. Bye.